All right, welcome for another live watch party. Everyone, we're counting down. I have the wrong one up. Okay. We're counting down to Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 2. Coming out tomorrow at midnight U.S. Pacific time. That puts it anytime for you. It can be any time for you, so you got to figure out when your time is. I do have I posted the video I was playing yesterday. It's a short, but it has all the times. All the time zones across planet Earth. Find yours. No one else can figure it out. You are my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Keen. Thank you, Keen. That's really nice of you. And I'll try to keep it up. What do we got? I'm in the USA. Well, it depends on what time zone you're in, dude. Pacific time, midnight, Eastern time, 3 a.m. You know, you gotta figure it out. You gotta do the math. So let's see here. So I'm going to pin that. All right, guys, if you want to get some merch, get it today. For part 2, I'm putting up a sale. 15% off. Part 2 watch. Here, look. And there you go. And we're counting down to season 6, part 2. The countdown clock is in the corner. Right? So if you want to know what time it comes out, you can always just look in the bottom left-hand corner and be like, oh, geez, there's 10 hours and 46 minutes. Let me figure out what is time it'll be 10 hours and 46 minutes from now. Would you say Netflix abysmal marketing campaign potentially ruined the success of the season? No. Cobra Kai already has strong word of mouth. If it's good, it'll spread. The marketing isn't great, but they were never going to do much for part 2. In fact, like all the interviews we've been watching, you know, that stuff, those interviews were just recorded back in the summertime for part 1. They just recorded extra for part 2 and held on to it. Haven't been in the streams in a while because you stream at 3 a.m. Yeah, sorry about that. But glad to finally be here. Yes. If you wake up early tomorrow, I will be streaming for the drop. It'll be like 8 your time, 8 in the morning, 8 a.m. or so. It's almost time for the Sakai Taka. You think we'll get a dream sequence this season or in part 2? I would say there's a decent chance. Or a flashback. Could easily get a flashback. Quan versus Miguel. Ooh, that would be good. Do you think we will hear You're the Best Around? No. You're the Best Around is like a Daniel song. So Sam, Robbie, Miguel, no. They're gonna save it for part 3. You speak Italian and Spanish. Sí. Bien. Silver has to be in part 2. We missed him in part 1. I agree. Do you think Miguel will fight Quan? It may come up, but I don't think they're the main rivals. I think Robbie's going to fight him. So much marketing for Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, definitely overshadowing it. Yeah. But hopefully, like the people who watch that, it'll recommend them Cobra Kai, and they'll be like, "Oh, let me watch that. I've been meaning to watch that." Just finished watching season 5, season 6, part 1 and 2 tomorrow. Ooh, that's a lot. You can get started on part 1 now. Ready to watch it. Yeah. Do you think the fact that part 2 is coming out the same day as the Tyson fight will hurt its ratings? No. If anything, it'll boost it because people will watch the Tyson fight and then they'll and then they're on Netflix, and Netflix will say Netflix may recommend Cobra Kai because some people, they don't watch the marketing. I mean, I don't understand why some people don't watch Party, and so like they don't even know it's coming out, and then until they just see it on Netflix, they go, "Oh, that came out. Let me go watch that." Like that's like how a lot of people just watch stuff. Like they just open up Netflix and see it. And so this could actually be a good thing. Face reveal. Why would I need to do that? How much do you think the Miyagi subplot will be in the part? It's a lot. I have a video on it. You definitely want to check that one out. Yeah, the Miyagi subplot. Let me see if I can pull it up here. No. Show you the thumbnail. This thumbnail, I put it out a couple days ago. If you just go back on my channel and look, you can find that. It's very crucial. I think it affects Daniel. It affects all of them. Well, Daniel and maybe even Sensei Wolf from Iron Dragons. So definitely you want to check that one out. Okay. I'll be in the stream 7 tomorrow. It's when I leave for school. Won't be able to watch the season until you get. Oh, I'm sorry. We were supposed to be taking off work in school, man. Okay, for part 3 though. For part 3, you're taking off. Miyagi-Do has to win for 2 reasons. They got No Mercy, Miguel, and they got Prime Hawk. Yeah, for sure. Do you think we see Daniel and Johnny Mike Barnes, Chosen's dad, and Mama to Fly? No, I don't think. That's all just too convoluted. Just finished watching Karate Kids 1 through 5. Cobra Kai seasons 1 through 4. Currently on season 5. You got time. Push through, and you'll be ready for part 2. Watch party. Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull up. Darn it. Oh, here it is. Let's do a poll. Okay. Okay. Who's number 4? Okay. Put a poll out there so you can vote. Who do you guys want back? Who do you want back? Um, do you think Hillary Swank will be? Oh, I meant to put Hillary. I should have put Hillary Swank. I forgot in the poll. Should I change it? Yeah, I should change it. Hold on. I'm gonna end this one. We're gonna do. I'm gonna put Julie Pierce in it because I totally forgot. I was like, I'm forgetting someone, and then I like, okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, this one has Julie Pierce in it. Maybe a more accurate poll. Tonight's the night. Yes. I haven't seen Sean Chandler. No, I haven't seen any reviews. There will be no spoilers. 9 hours. 10 hours and 38 minutes. Countdown clock is in the corner. Will we get a scene of Robbie that mimics Miyagi's motivation? Robbie's terrified. It could be with Axel, not Quan. I don't think it'll be necessarily a 1-for-1, like it's exactly like it. I mean, it could be. Sometimes the show does that. Your best karate still inside. We'll see. Do you think the tournament will end in part 2? It seems like it, but Josh said so. But maybe there's more going on. Who knows? Are there countries where it's an early release? No. It releases at the same time worldwide, and that time is in the corner. There's a countdown. Stay off social media. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Have to cook some food for tonight. Yes. Oh, I forgot. I was at the store and meant to buy like chips and stuff, and I totally forgot. Hope Mike Barnes appears in part 2 with Terry Silver. That would be fun. Mike Barnes. Season 4 right now. I appreciate you guys all, going back through. You're all going back through. Feeling Axel will fight Robbie and do the whole Drago speech. If he dies, he dies. If he does, he does. Nah, maybe. Will we get a scene for Robbie the Mimic's mom? Oh, you already said. If part 2 doesn't go good, either they're gonna have to read it though. No, I mean the season's done, essentially. Done and done. Done and done. Final theories that you get a chance to make videos on. Yeah. So I was talking about this yesterday. If you guys want to hold on. I'm going to take away the timer for right now because we have time. Let me come back to here. I really like the idea, and I'm really so in this introduction and everything, so he mentions twice how they have like sponsors and stuff. I'm kind of really liking the idea. So he mentions it once, like he welcomes everyone, and then he mentions it here with our distinguished sponsors. Like I really like the idea that this is Terry Silver. So like this is where Terry Silver shows back up. Yep, there he is. That's kind of like an idea I really like. See stuff with Miyagi. I was gonna do a relationships video. Definitely brokenhearted. I don't know. Do they break up? Like they're definitely like not together. You can argue whether or not that's broken up. Like we're not together for the tournament, okay. But is that like a permanent breakup? Like what does he think? Um she starts flirting with Quan, that's a thing. Shower time. No. Well, you can listen to the stream while you're in the shower. It's still like 11 hours. Yeah, a little under 11 though. Do you think Kenny versus Anthony brawl? No, I don't think that they're going to fight. Nothing serious. Because I think like Anthony's total cluelessness, even though Kenny blames Anthony, Anthony is completely clueless. So I think like Kenny will pick up on that. And then eventually they figure it out that it's Devin. Part 2, then the Tyson fight. Yeah, I may do a stream tomorrow night. Robinaw, hello. Thank you for coming on in. Eggs and chicken. Yeah, don't mess up that diet. The writers have been keeping them out of the show for I don't know what you're referring to. Melissa's here. Thank you for coming on in. That's okay. You can't stay for long. Was there another clip released? Not that I saw. What dojo are you most hyped about? I do want to see Cobra Kai. Like I want to see like a real Cobra Kai versus Iron Dragons fight. But like I like all of them. Like so yeah, I really want to see where it goes down. The wheel technique in the Sekai Tekai, that could be interesting. I hope Kreese gets some bright moments in these next 5. Well, I think Kreese is buckling down and is going to be focused on the tournament. We know Cobra Kai gets off to a rough start. They lose that fight. And I think Kreese is going to buckle down and whip him into shape. He's not going to, you may lose a fight, but it's not over yet. Are you staying up? Yes. I mean, I may have a nap between now and then, but we'll see. Do you have TikTok? Yes. Watch Party Video. Will you react to the whole episodes on stream? Yes. I will play them. Mike Tyson is more muscular and has stringer punches than Jake. I think you mean stronger. The only thing Jake has is flexibility and speed. Well, yeah, Jake Paul is young, Mike Tyson is old. And that's the big thing, Mike Tyson may not have the endurance to either. I mean, it's just how does Kenny get to Spain? Via airplane. As a new subscriber, I've been enjoying your content. Thank you very much. When do you think part 2 will come out in Germany? It's like probably 9 or 10, right? It's 8 a.m. in England. Or is that just an hour ahead? Maybe it's 9. I'll have a countdown clock. I took it away right now because I have to put this up, but it's midnight US Pacific time. I think there will be a TikTok showing Devin. Yeah, TikTok had just started in like 2019, 2020. That's how fast this shit pops up. Do you think the 2-legged kick will appear? Yeah, I would like to see like a whole run of Miyagi-Do moves and Cobra Kai moves that we've seen over the years. Kreese is going to get preoccupied with Silver back in the mix. Maybe. That's interesting. We'll see how he handles it. Yeah, I think it's 8 a.m. in the UK. So figure out your time from the UK. You're an hour ahead of them, right? So you would be at 9, I think. Germany. Do you think Quan will die? I do not. All right, how are we doing on that poll? Woo, Terry Silver is the big winner. Well, we'll get it. We'll let it keep going. People are voting a little bit more. AM is morning or night? Probably morning, unless you're like in India or Australia or something. 12 hours in the UK. Yeah, something like that. We entered November 15th our time. Okay. So it's like what are we at? 8, 2.5. Yeah, like 10 and a half hours from now, guys. 10 and a half hours from now. Right? You can handle that. Do you think pressure points will be used in the Sakai Tokai? Well, none of the Miyagi Do students know it. Only Chosen and Daniel know it. So I will say no on that one. What are your predictions? This is an interesting question because of all this, I haven't predicted who I think will win. I guess I've been predicting instead some sort of chaos. Like I think the most likely thing is some sort of chaos with no clear winner. Like it gets cut, right? That's the feed, which we've seen in the trailer and everything. So, if there is a winner, I don't know. May even be Iron Dragons. Maybe Iron Dragons beats them both via some way, and that's like leads Terry Silver into part 3, where Terry Silver is opening up Iron Dragons dojos now. It's basically just Cobra Kai with a new slap of paint on it, you know. That's my Terry Silver video. I hope you all saw that. Very good one. Oh, the new clip of Robbie and Johnny training with Johnny or Robbie. Yeah, it's just like a tomorrow. Hold on. Let me see. Guys, let me see if I can pull that up. Hmm. Okay, guys, give me a second here. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. There's no sound. I don't have the sound on. But you can just watch it real quick. Johnny throwing stuff. They're training with Daniel too. This is funny. So it's the 3 of them. I mean, they're 3. I mean, we saw a lot of this. Something going on here. I don't know what they're looking at. I like that. Like Johnny's like This guy's like, and Johnny's like, throwing. Oh, he's just throwing empty water. I thought it'd be funny if he was like throwing Coors Banquets or something. So here in the streets of Barcelona, this is good. I wonder. I don't think this is the main road. Assuming this part is shot in Barcelona. It doesn't look like it. There's like this main road in Barcelona that like goes down to the water. But beautiful, beautiful shot here. So everyone knows the trick to karate is to practice with the most monumentous backdrop, right? Like the better your backdrop, the better your training. So all of them are living in the same hotel. I mean, not really. I mean, you can imagine maybe like the Sakai Tech guy just bought out a whole hotel. For all the competitors and stuff. Johnny and Daniel will go on the balance board in the pond and finally find balance. They synchronize with each other. Maybe, but we've used the balance board already. Yeah, this isn't a spoiler. This is just a little like we've basically already seen this trading sequence. This is obviously all part of a montage. How do you think it will end? On a cliffhanger. Why is Miguel there just watching? Well, he's training at least somewhat. He's running with them. I don't know. We'll find out. Favorite movie or TV show character of all time? Wow. Boy, character. I don't know. I don't know if do I have a favorite character? I'd have to think about it and get back to you. I don't know how long every episode is. People are saying they're longer than normal. And the episode 10 runs up to about an hour. Something big happening soon. Yeah. Cobra Kai season 6 part 2 is dropping in like 10 hours and a few minutes. What happening soon? Happy Cobra Kai Day. Yeah. Cobra Kai Eve. Keeman Bell, how you doing, my guy? Pretty good. Do you think she's what? I think, yeah, Sam gets injured. Something big happens. It cuts out. I hate cultural Marxism. Well, thank you. I do too, but it's not relevant to the moment, Saints Row. Where's Miguel? Miguel, there he is. I like that, like, Daniel's in it too. Like, Johnny's throwing the Johnny's throwing the thing, but like Daniel's just like yelling and too. Daniel's encouraging just as much. 32 senseis, yeah. Okay. I don't care what the critics say. You don't have to repeat it. What's your favorite Spanish word, puta? Way. Take it easy, way. Just sort of like slang. In Mexico anyway. Caliente. Who's your favorite character in Cobra Kai? I mean, I like so many. I like Hawk. I like Miguel. I like Johnny. I like Terry Silver. Did he get early screening? No, I did not ask for it. They have no choice but to show no mercy because everyone at the tournament is fighting dirty. Absolutely. No mercy. Defending not enough. This is fun. I do think like this is all just like a montage. I'm sorry, this actually annoys me because her stance is so pathetic. like in karate, like you have stances, that's like part of it. Your feet, your balance, your strength in your base. Like that's not very good. She comes into like a low, small stance, but like it's like different. Like notice each one is different. Like Daniel's got his foot forward, bent, punching. Robbie's like the same, but just not quite as aggressive, and it's a smaller stance. And then Sam's just standing up. Like, they step into that. So they come from here. This is decent. Daniel's actually the best here, which is strange because Ralph has normally not quite been the best, but Daniel's got the best stance. She's good. He's actually leaning forward too much. It just looks so. Oh, I like Johnny there. He at least looked cool throwing the punch. Stance makes my eyes bleed. Yeah. One of the very few is doing theory videos without having screeners. Yeah, I don't know, man. Some people, they get the screeners and then they still put shit out, like, which I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't be like that. Like trailer reactions after you've already seen it or something. Which happened with part 1. People are like doing trailer breakdowns. Peter's seen part 2. He's going to have a review up tomorrow. And he has several interviews too. Cobra Kai Companion will have interviews coming, if not tomorrow, this weekend, and he'll have a big part 2 review coming. So make sure you follow the podcast. There's a lot of stuff going to hit you on the podcast, and then of course right here on Watch Party. Are you with Johnny or Daniel on Tory fighting Sam or not? No, I think fighting is a bad idea. So I mean, I'm with Daniel on that. But Johnny thinks what he thinks. What are your thoughts on Mary's choreography in general? I've heard she puts a lot of effort in and takes it the most seriously. I don't know if she takes it I mean, they all take it seriously. She's gotten a lot better. That is true. Yeah, she's gotten a lot better. She's not natural, and that's just, what you deal with. I think it affects the overall impression with the character in ways that's hard to quantify. So people who are really naturally like athletic in talent or natural martial artists, and someone like Tanner is kind of like that. They just kind of like move and walk and can carry themselves in a way that's really like, you can just sort of tell. It's hard to quantify, but like as you're seeing it, you can get it. Like, and Mary doesn't have that. That sort of natural just athleticism. So even if she's kind of doing some of the moves and stuff, she's just not going to come across like as just, it's just not as like smooth, and it's hard to even explain, but she's pretty good. She's good. She's got some flexibility, which helps her. She can kick high. Like she's better than Peyton on that. If you ever notice, like Sam can like kick high, do stuff. Like Mary's got some flexibility that actually Peyton doesn't. But I don't think Peyton is actually very athletic either. She had to work really hard too. Anyway. Do you think Quan and Tory fall in love? No, I don't. No. How will Silver make a comeback? So, like I said, like my favorite theory is that he's with the the sponsors that they got going. Like I'm kind of liking that idea. And I would have had a video on it or something. We ran out of time. We ran out of time, people. When are you going to stop the live stream? This one won't go super long. We'll see how we're doing. But you know, and then we'll start the watch party at least an hour before it drops tonight. Hate that people get the screeners and put stuff out in the most authentic. Yeah. 3-hour recap will drop the same time as the series. Okay, so tonight you can, instead of watching the show, you can instead spend that time listening to Peter's recap. So we got a new cast member interview tomorrow. So sometime tomorrow, maybe in the evening or afternoon, he's going to drop an interview. I'll be live tonight when the show drops. I'll do at least one more live stream tomorrow. I'll probably do it leading into the Mike Tyson thing, and we'll sort of like co-do that for like fun. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. Authentic reactions, you know, between here, this channel, and Cobra Kai Companion, the podcast. Really love Sam's kids. Yeah, that's actually Mary's best part, is actually her kicking. Is actually pretty good. She's flexible. So she doesn't have like a lot of athleticism, but she does have some flexibility. This isn't even her best kick. I don't have one. But yeah, she has that flexibility. So that's like her like strongest aspect. Devin grew a foot. Yeah, Devin is kind of tall, at least compared to like Sam. $10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Patrick Lewis, aka Axel. Breaking news here. Okay, guys. Oh, this is a good one. So our new villain from the Iron Dragons, Axel, is gonna be, we're having an exclusive interview. You may, if you're staying up, you may be asleep when that drops. But yeah, this sounds like a good one. Okay, guys, on Cobra Kai Companion with a K. Oh, there it is. An interview with Axel. This looks like a good one. This is going to be a good one. This is I'm actually I honestly I know nothing about him. You know, we'll see. So there we go. Okay. Yeah, the recap is dropping when the show drops, but 10 a.m. Basically 10 hours later, we get our first interview with Axel. Iron Dragons. This is going to be a good one. I probably won't get a chance to listen to it till the weekend at best, but we'll see. Do you think Daniel tried registering Bert and Nate but declined? Where do you get this? No, he could only have 6 people. I don't want to die due to Bert's sheer karate brilliance. Yes. It would be funny if like Bert was the guy to take off. Like he breaks Bert's glasses. Oh, now it's on. How can the show continue after the tournament? The enemies will be a world away. Well, like I said, watch my Terry Silver video. I don't know if it's right, but where is it? Here. Let me show you something real quick. This video, go onto the channel, find this one. I really like this video. In this theory is that like if the Iron Dragons win, they do well. Terry Silver opens up his own franchises in America. He paid a lot of money. And so basically he slaps a new paint job on Cobra Kai and just reopens Cobra Kai, but under the name Iron Dragons. Ooh, I like that. So maybe he's here, maybe he's a sponsor. He's letting money talk, right? Did you rewatch the show? No, I didn't. I just don't have time for that. But I will do a rewatch of the whole series running up to part 3. I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to have my girlfriend with me, and we're going to watch it together. She hasn't seen the show yet. So she will be watching for the first time, and we're going to do it, and we're going to start from the beginning. Lots of important fights. Sakai Takai, Tyson versus Paul, Mons Jones. Yes. Mary's easy to buy as an underdog. She can definitely defend herself. Sure. Rickenberger spinoff. My favorite account. I don't know who. I wonder if you're John. Like, who is this Rickenberger spinoff? Oh boy, you look shook when Hawk stepped the Quan. Yoon looks shook. Why? Let me see. Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, you mean when Hawk earlier when Hawk stepped the Quan? Oh, that there. Everyone likes Yoon's hair. Okay, hold on. Wait. Speaking of which, let's stop the poll. You guys want to see Terry Silver by a long shot. All right. All right, here. Terry Silver by a long shot. Okay, here we go. New poll going. Under the pinned comment, merch sale. Yes. Part 2 watch. It's going just ends tomorrow. So it's like it's going now through the release, but will end tomorrow. I would have had it end when actually part 3 drops or part 2 drops, but I can't like set it as a time. So you get today, tomorrow, 15% off. Now is the time. You've been holding out. So that's just for a special watch party sale. Special watch party sale. Yoon looks shook. I don't know. Yoon's pretty tough, man. Yeah. His eyes are pretty good. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. He's like, I mean, I wouldn't say that shook. I would say that shook, but like, he's like, ooh, that's pretty good. Do you miss Rickenberger? Yeah, Snake or Dennis being in would be better. I do think Snake or Dennis may show up, especially if we get Terry Silver. I don't know about spoiler free review. I mean, in my opinion, every review's got spoilers in it, so I wouldn't do it. He's like that. He's like that. We last night we did best hair, Hawker Quan, and it was tied 50-50. You guys split 50-50 on best hair. Oof. When do you think part 3? Yeah, I'm thinking February too. Episode 10 will have a crazy plot twist. I think so. I mean, there's got to be something. It's not just straight up fighting. Hello, watch party tonight is the night of all nights. I'm going to binge all 5 episodes at once with the boys. No mercy. Yes, I agree. No mercy. Feel like episode 10 is going to have a crazy plot twist. Yeah. The Stanford storyline, I agree. Even here, like it's just kind of dumb again. Fart in your sleep. It's just like, eh. Yeah. I'm happy to go in not knowing the episode titles or anything. Don't spoil me. Someone said they were out there. Don't spoil me. I don't want to know. Rick and John kicking an Asian dude's ass. Well, he is a stuntman, so that's why he's got all that stuff. I don't think Quan is going to take losing lightly. I think that push will go to extreme. Yeah, I think like they're going to freak out and go 10 times harder from Kreese and Kim Da-eun to the students. See Hawk Unleashed? Yeah, we all do. Rickenberger was just a background character. Like, no need to go into it too much. Just dropped a Rickenberger versus Quan video. Oof. Do you think we'll get a parallel to Karate Kid 2 where Daniel says, live or die, man? Both Quan and Robbie? No. No, I don't think we're at that point. Comes February 13th. I saw part 2 and Hawk died. Be careful, Wally. Even fake spoilers get you banned. What do you think Sam and Axel are gonna do? What do you mean? Oh, you mean when they're on the beach? I don't know. I think she's talking to him, asking about the dojo. Does he like it there? Maybe he's conflicted, but it's what he's doing. And then they're walking back to the hotel when they get attacked. Iron Dragons is code for Ivan Drago. Yes, that's a fun little Easter egg. It seems. Did anyone catch the Johnny Kreese out of commission reference? I did not. I'm not sure what you're saying. I don't see Terry Silver happy with running a different dojo. He is as much a part of Cobra Kai as Kreese. I believe his motives are to take over and make Cobra Kai in his image. Maybe, but he had bad PR for Cobra Kai. So I think he's got to pivot. That's what I think. Like he's got to pivot, Terry Silver. And that's what Iron Dragons lets him do. It lets him take another dojo with a worldwide reputation. He can spend a lot of money opening it all over. And he has this brand now. And then he can use it, and he's basically teaching Cobra Kai again, but just under a different swap of paint. I mentioned this in the video. It's like when Amazon, Jeff Bezos, they bought out Whole Foods. It's like Whole Foods. Like it was like because they wanted to get into like grocery stores and markets and stuff like that. Groceries. But it was like no one trusted that for their groceries. You know, you buy your books and CDs and random crap from Amazon, but you don't buy groceries. So it's like, oh, well, okay, I'll just go buy Whole Foods. And because you trust Whole Foods and you'll buy from them. Like he's like, I'll just buy brand loyalty, you know, and I feel like that's what Terry Silver would do. He's just kind of buying brand loyalty. Prestige. I really like the theory Mr. Miyagi was representing the Iron Dragons. If he was, who do you think was his 5 other members? I don't think it was Santo. No, I think the 5 other members are irrelevant. Like that's just like getting lost in the weeds. The point is Miyagi was there. You know, maybe the tournament was different back then. Maybe it was only 4 people on a team or something. Maybe there was no girls division, which would make sense because girls aren't meant to fight. They have tiny hollow bones. It's sort of a mistake, really. But yeah. Silver will be the one sponsor. Otherwise, Gunther would have mentioned that. Yeah, Gunther mentioned sponsors twice. And at first, when I first saw it, I was just like laughing, like, ha ha ha. Like I was like, you know, haha. You know, they're mentioning it's like real world. We got sponsors, right? But it's kind of weird. That he does mention it twice, and specifically mentions at the cocktail mixer, they're with the sponsors. You'll meet the sponsors. Like it's kind of a thing, you know? Now, I said yesterday, and I posted this on Instagram, I think this logo for the Sakai Takai looks like a butt. Everyone agrees? Like this is a butt. These are 2 round butt cheeks, a butt hole in the middle, spread wide, you know, spread wide, fart in your sleep. So I think this is a butt with a big spread out butthole. This is like the fart coming out or whatever. Do you think Devin will be caught? I don't think caught is the right word. But I think Kenny may figure it out. Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the Miyagi fight is all valid. He didn't know anything, didn't know any of the rules, and Ali had to tell Daniel. Well, the Sakai Takai is completely different from the All Valley, so of course he didn't know the rules. First time you, first time me. Like Miyagi never fought in the All Valley. But think about it. Here's an if I had time, I would put this out in a video. Here's an interesting thing. So, yeah, I don't know. First time you, first time me. Miyagi says that. But it's his first time in the All Valley, like which is completely different from the Sekai Taikai. Completely different from what, you know, it's they're completely different formats. But Miyagi didn't hesitate to suggest the tournament. So, like, if Miyagi's opposed to fighting in a tournament, why did he ever suggest it for Daniel and Johnny to begin with? You know, settle this. We got to settle this. You know, too much advantage. Your dojo, right? That's what he says. Too much advantage. Your dojo. And then you know, Kreese is like, name a place. And Miyagi's like, tournament. Okay, we'll settle it at the tournament. Well, that's fine. But Miyagi didn't like, if Miyagi was morally opposed to tournaments, like he wouldn't have suggested that. So like Miyagi didn't hesitate to suggest Daniel enter the tournament. So like that doesn't, I think if we think of it like that way, he's not necessarily completely opposed to tournaments. Now, he didn't think it was worth Daniel defending his title. Like it wasn't like worth it, but like maybe to prove himself and settle it with Johnny. Okay, yeah, tournament. So I think there's a little wiggle room where it can all make sense. Do you think Silver is loyal to your connection to Kim in his teaching? Well, yes. How would that work with Iron Dragons? I think the Iron Dragons can basically, it can merge with Cobra Kai. They're kind of like the Cobra Kai. They're closer to Cobra Kai, and that was even coming out in the interviews and stuff. Devin will crap her pants. Yeah. So with the poop logo or the butt logo of the Sekai Taikai, yeah. As we say in Norwegian, full fart. Woof, full fart. Good butt. The two globes look like a butt. When is the Sekai Taikai? It is probably at the end of December 2019. I'm not sure what you're asking. If Devin felt out Silver bribed the ref for her, would she go along with it for sure? Maybe. When does the season start? What about just under 10 hours now? Here, I'll put it back on just for a minute so everyone can see. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, hey, that worked. Okay. So this is your countdown, guys. That's the countdown. 9 hours and 52 minutes. So wherever you are in the world, it comes out 9 hours and 52 minutes from now. That's amazing. That's how time works. Because 9 hours and 52 minutes from now is when it comes out anywhere in the world. So whether you're in London, Germany, India, Okinawa, Detroit, it comes out in 9 hours and 52 minutes. Okay, guys? Very good. Very good. Where are we at? I wish, hold on, maybe I should get the trailer. Give me 1 second. Oh, I can get the sneak peek. Coming back. No. Coming back. This one. Boom. We got so much. Okay. This one. And let me put up the trailer just in case anyone wants any of that. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Here's our friends. Woo, all right. Do you think there'll be a Chosen versus Kreese? No, I don't. I don't know. Chosen's going to fight someone else. Is in 2000. Yeah, maybe it's around New Year's. So, yeah. I want some butts. Yeah. All right. Where are we at? Hold on. Let me look here. Oh, interesting. So Miyagi-Do wins the poll. You guys are rooting for Miyagi-Do. You want Robbie, Sam, and Miguel to crush. Very good. Very good. I don't know how long that poll was up, but all right. wanting to write Sensei Worf. No. Who's showing no mercy? So this is interesting. We'll see who is showing no mercy. Okay. Devin's actions are cheap and dishonorable. Cynthia Rothrock would be ashamed. Yeah. Cobra Kai gay now. From the guy whose theory name is XXX Fun and Theories. Woof. Yeah. Who wants Cream Puff versus Goon for Hire rematch? Wish I was in Hawaii and could watch it at a reasonable time. God. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hawaii's got the best, man. Well, like UK is good and such. Germany's because they can just wake up, have some breakfast, cup of coffee or tea for the UK, and just like be like, okay, let's watch it. Bert would destroy Axel. We got some Bert fans. We got Rick and Burger fans. So do you guys think they're getting themselves out when they kneel? Like it's if you're down, you're out. And so by kneeling, they're getting themselves out. So it's a 6-on-2 or 6-on-3. So it's like a 6-on-3, and they're voluntarily getting themselves out by kneeling. That's the only rational way I take that. About a Miyagi spinoff movie. Get hyped. Yeah. Not movie though. Miyagi spinoff series. I think it'd be a Miyagi spinoff series. But yeah. I do think Zara is like a play to the audience kind of girl. Like she's blowing kisses. She's like, welcome to Barcelona, bitch. But then to the audience, she's like blowing kisses and off. Ooh. You know, I think like she's like a two-faced girl like that. Which you see like right here. So closed captions unavailable. That's unfortunate. So there's no sound. I'm sorry. Welcome to Barcelona. And then she just blows a kiss. So she's like playing to the audience. But as I said originally in my breakdown of this, like, did she and Tory have some prior conflict? Like, why is she so particular? Like, bitch. Like, I don't know. Because it's like she has something against Tory specifically, but as far as we know, she didn't meet her yet. So I don't know. Maybe she just calls everyone bitch. Could have caught that kiss. Could have caught the kiss, man. I like the music, but Zara's probably just toxic like that. Yeah. Taunts and kicks. I think Zara's cute. Luigi 28. Yeah, you're probably not alone. They got into West Side Story. She dated Sam and now Tori hates her too. You're talking about Zara. It's because she's an American? Maybe. Imagine if Zara and Robbie kiss. Nah. Why do you think Miguel is crying? I think I have a video on that. So Miguel crying is I mean, I think ultimately it's just more Miguel crying is like a Stanford thing. Like maybe he gets rejected. It's like the most lame explanation. Yeah, Miguel's always crying these days. But like I think like if you look at Johnny, Johnny just feels like he's trying to console Miguel, but like he can't do anything about it. But also, it's not like Johnny's hurt too, because like people like to say, "Oh, Carmen died, the baby died." Like, I mean, if it was shit like that, like Johnny would be out of it too. It would be affecting Johnny, but it's definitely just a Miguel thing. Um, Sam end up in the hospital. I don't think so. Um, in fact, if we go over to it, um, I think it's like right around here. There. And all of y'all like are like, oh, watch party, you blind, he's in a hospital. No, he's not. Like these paintings here, like this is like I think this is the hotel. There's like a chair there. They didn't shoot it in a hospital, I can tell you that. But like, what is this? This is like a painting. Like it's not a hospital. Where are you guys getting hospital? Nothing about this looks like a hospital. Hospitals have like horrid white walls too. Something for sure happens to Sam. Well, that's true. Ralph, well, Ralph mentioned this in his interview. He's talking about how his side quest endangers the students and endangers his daughter. So yeah. So definitely something could endanger Sam. I don't think it's when she gets attacked. Cobra Kai rapper from the 2000s who just had his 21st birthday yesterday. He's now fully legal, drinking. He's going to celebrate the release of season 6 part 2 with some cocktails, Coors Banquet, which he'll buy illegally. Um, what is up? What it do? You got a lot to lose. It's all happening tonight. We're going to get one big fight. Who's going to win? Anyone without the sin. Thank you for the break. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, your birthday gift is Cobra Kai season 6 part 2. Anyway, this doesn't look like a hospital. People are like, that's a bed. This is like a chair under a counter or something. And that's not even like a curtain for I don't know. Anyway, I know Americans. Barcelona. I like that he like takes that well. He's like, yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You got to admire. Move over Vanilla Ice. Watch party is coming with the drop in the beats. Yeah. What time does the show premiere on the West Coast? Midnight. West Coast. Probably about the best time. Midnight. Sensei Wolf 1890s creases modern day. Yeah. So we do get this moment. Sam watching Wolf pound Axel. You failure. You failed me for the last time. um, He's not even that brutal. Like Johnny's 10 times worse. That's why I just can't help but think like Sensei Wolf is just a weak version of Johnny. Like, 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 is that supposed to make us think, ooh, he's a bad guy? Ooh, he's rough. Like, it's like, no, come on. Johnny's 10 times harder than that. What are you going to do when your birthday comes up? Maybe I'll watch Cobra Kai. That was a birthday gift for me when it first came out. Corey with a Y. Hey, watch party. What do you think about them naming Karsten Norgard Gunther and Sensei named Wolf? Two references to Mighty Ducks. That's small. I don't think they've ever really mentioned Mighty Ducks or Mighty Ducks 2 as like an inspiration. It could even be coincidental. Their training room looks more like an office. Yeah, don't even get me started on that. That's in the this stuff. Yeah. Wolf isn't mad enough to put his students in his cement mix. I completely agree. Like, I think like Wolf is like, is he supposed to be a bad guy? Or like he's kind of lame. He's just nothing. He's a rival coach. Yeah. And he's not even as good. Like he's like a lesser version of everything. How do you think the Miyagi scroll with the dangerous technique factors in? I think that's a part 3 thing. Wherever it shows up, it's got to be a part 3. Because it seems like I think still an Anthony thing. But we'll see. The Barcelona comment between Wolf and Johnny is funny, called Mallorca files, and they say Barcelona like they have always. Yeah. Are you buying snacks? Yes, I need to. I was actually at the grocery store, and I mean, I got some Coke. But I forgot to buy snacks. I'm like, what the hell, man? Wolf might be stronger than Silver in a challenge for Chosen. Maybe. Silver's the most ferocious fighter in the history of the sport. Are you going to drink Coors Banquets? Greetings, watch party. Greetings to you, Ninclaw. Daryl Vidal possible. That would be nice, but I don't see him coming in this part. This looks cool. Poor West End Warriors, man. They can't catch a break. Poor guys, man. What are we doing? Showing no mercy. Quan, Axel, Tory. Tory's in last. Kim Sun Young will beat everyone in part 2 with his cane and make an announcement that he's the real Miyagi. No, but I'd like to see Kim Sun Young rock it on a little bit. What if Miyagi killed someone with the crane kick? No. I would actually say it's more likely Miyagi didn't want to do a crane kick. Like Miyagi didn't like the crane kick at this point in his life because he thought of it as a more of a defensive thing. Like I've thought about that, and like so Miyagi and so you see him practice and train the crane kick, and it was basically embracing that side of Miyagi-Do that maybe he had tried to put aside for a while. And at this point in his life, he doesn't like it. He prefers to be more aggressive. And the crane kick is like a defensive kick. I would take Sensei Wolf in a one-on-one fight. Oof. Cup of tea is all enough. Yeah. I might get Pringles. Yeah, I may get some Doritos and Pringles or something. Johnny asked for a banquet, and the bartender says they only have Spanish beer. Yeah, they would probably don't even know of it. At least in America, you can ask for it, and most bartenders will know it. I think it's crazy in this show. Every bar has banquet because I've asked for it in places, and they're like, "Oh, we don't carry that." John Mastern, hi. Think Miyagi was in the Iron Dragon before? I do too. I have a video on that. Be sure to check it out. You know what's funny about this scene right here that I have up? I feel like Kim Da-eun doesn't look real. Like, I feel like she's a statue or something. I mean, I guess they're all looking in the mirror, right? So she's here looking in the mirror. But like, she doesn't look real. Like, she doesn't move. Like, it almost like I feel like she's a dummy. Right? Like, she looks like a dummy. Like, Tory looks real. Like, you see her move. Like, you see her moving. Kreese is moving. But, like, this is like a dummy. But, like, why is there a dummy of Kim Da-eun? Is it just me? It's so weird. She's just, like, even look at her hands. Like, that doesn't, I don't know. I find that's like, it's like one of the weirdest things. Anyone else feeling super nervous? Well, you're going to fight in a Sekai Taikai. Maybe you should be a little bit nervous. I hear those Iron Dragons are tough to beat. Cool Ranch Doritos. Those would be the ones I get. Yeah. Secret cameo of Dutch. No, I believe Dutch will not, unfortunately, not be in it. No LST before she could be edited. Yeah, I don't know. It seems weird. Well, it makes me wonder if it's like a dream sequence or something with Tory and Kreese trying to get her on the team because she doesn't like Kim Da-eun and Kim Da-eun doesn't like her, right? Don't walk home on your own. A realistic dummy of Kim Da-eun, that's creepy. Yeah, I know. Like, I mean, I agree. Tory coming to her senses? I don't think so. I don't know. Mr. Kim is too angry to die, he said to himself. So if Cobra Kai wins the Sekai Taikai, and he finally dies in peace because he won, grant him Kim Da-eun the rank of master. Well, that's one way. Why Piper isn't there? I think Piper graduated. So Piper is done. She finished. Thank you. $1. Thank you. PG the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Is this stream going until it drops? No. But guys, I have a link in the description and in the pinned comment to the merch store, which I just dropped. So it's for part 2. Part 2 watch promo code. Part 2 watch 15% off. It's good for launch day. So like right now through tomorrow. Ends on Saturday. Or tomorrow, midnight. So if you've ever wanted your watch party merch, and there's some good stuff in there, don't miss it. Where are we at? Quan winning this poll. 250 votes. You guys, Quan is the one showing no mercy. Quan wins the poll. 54, Axel 28, then Robbie, and then Tory. Robanov, $5 Canadian. Other than being Silver's lackey, if Dennis shows up, what do you think his role will be? I think he's like putting things in order for Terry Silver to be in a position, maybe via a sponsor, maybe something else. He's running things for Silver, maybe even delivering messages back and forth. We'll see. Like he's the dirty man, So that's what I think. What time does Cobra Kai come out? At midnight US Pacific time. Just a goon for Silver. Yeah, kind of. Here, let's do a poll on Tory since we're talking about it right here. Okay, so here's a Tory question. How do you think Tory's going to do? Is she going to be like super strong for Cobra Kai, winning it all for him, helping them win it all? Is she distracted and confused and ends up, costing Cobra Kai the championship? Is she going to switch sides back to Miyagi Do? Like someone mentioned, like, oh, she's coming to her senses here. Like this is her. She decides she's thinking of Kim Da-eun. She doesn't like that. She switches sides and goes back to Miyagi Do. Or maybe she just, she's such a wild card. She's creating havoc everywhere with Robbie, with Axel, with Sam, and everything blows up because of Tory, which wouldn't be the first time, right? Wouldn't be the first time. So what do we think? What do you think Mr. Miyagi's reaction would be after finding out Mr. Miyagi killed someone? I think if he feels like the person was innocent, like he probably killed people in the army. He was in the army in World War II, won Medal of Honor. But he may feel bad. Like it may be like initially he's like, whatever. But then maybe he learns that the person he killed had a family and all that. And now he's like thinking bad about it. So yeah, I think like So it's sort of like it creeps up on him after a while. You doubt she'll switch back. I agree. I don't think she's switching back. Charles G for 5. Thank you so much. Stingray is going to shave, get a fake underage ID, win the tournament, and win the respect of his family and Master Kim, and will declare him King Cobra. Does he win the respect of Kreese, though? Is he going to win the respect of Kreese? That's because that's kind of what he wants, you know? Although he likes Johnny. But he would take the respect of Kreese. But thank you, Charles G, for the idea. That's a good one. Charles G. Kreese is just using Tory like he used Johnny. Tory could be in serious danger, especially Kim Daeun still has a beef with her too. No, but I think Kreese genuinely wants what's best for Tory. And Josh, and Hayden even said as much in the interviews. They talked about like it's almost like a grandfather, which they made a joke of in the show, but like, he sees she's a girl in a bad position. He lost his mom. It was hard. He went through a lot of shit. So I think it is genuine. Like when Tory was having trouble with the rent and like the landlord was trying to solicit her for sex in exchange for the rent, which is probably a good deal. But Kreese put an end to that shit, right? So there's a lot of that. She might be realizing she was wrong here, maybe. Robbie and Tory can't focus. It's going to throw them off. I think that's going to be a big part of like what's going on in the first couple of episodes. They're all trying to regain their balance, so to speak. Mr. Miyagi isn't bad. There's more to this story. Yeah. She switches during the brawl. Yeah, I mean, it could even just be a moment of hesitation, kind of like when Robbie could have won. But he saw Kenny and had a moment of hesitation. That could be it too. Stingray kills Kreese at Johnny's request. He would do it too. Here's more of the training sequence. Come on, you can't spam the chat with YouTube symbols. I know you're excited, but you can't do it, Elena. My prediction is Kreese dies to Silver somewhere along the way, leaving Tory distraught. Oof. I don't think I meant to do that. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Hector the Salazar will appear again. I think he may show up in part 3. I kind of like him in part 3. Training sequence going to have so many callbacks to season 2. Yeah. Definitely. Could see Tory switching sides when she sees Quan about to hurt Robbie really badly. Maybe, but in the trailer, it's Axel who nails Robbie. Some tough shit. Oof. Poor girl. It's nailed by Tory. Don't think Tory wants to do anything but win the tournament, honestly and fairly. Yeah, that's probably true. Topanga Karate can debut in the sense with the strongest sensei Rosenthal. Nah, Rosenthal's weak, man. Look at how he got taken by Terry Silver. Like, come on. Rosenthal ain't got nothing. Kreese dies of old age or some old people getting nah. The Redeemers. Yeah, you gonna tell me that's not a butt? Like, look at that logo, man. Jeez. Imagine Sean Payne and Rickenberg entered under Hector's secret dojo. Oh, you guys, man. Rosenthal was an actual sensei. I still think Mr. Miyagi ripped a guy's heart out of his freaking Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Like Mortal Kombat was based off the original Sekai Taikai. Oh, here it is. See, yeah, there it is. That's Axel smashing Robbie. But see, it's not Quan, it's Axel. So you're thinking about Tory. But I mean, that don't look good, so good. Robbie and everyone else get hurt. Back up. And Bert will win the Sekai Taikai. Yes. And Bison. The real villain is in Bison. The original 3 ninja kids having their own dojo. Don't know how Julie Pierce fits in all this. Frankly, she doesn't. I think Julie comes in part 3 and solves some of the questions of the mystery box. Peter is taken off. Take care, Peter. Remember, guys, Cobra Kai Companion. Recap when the show drops and an interview with the character playing Axel, the actor, tomorrow morning. Who do you think will get hurt with the knife? I don't know. The snake. Who would win in a fight between Kreese and the Fonz? Well, the Fonz just needs to hit the jukebox, right? And boom. Didn't the kid have a black belt? Yes. Owen Morgan, his mom is actually like a karate teacher, has her own martial arts school that he went to. He is a black belt. Most is a fight between Kreese and Silver, sort things out, then a reconciliation hug. Ouch. That's like, it's an illegal move in a tournament, punch to the face. Well, it may not be in this tournament. Because you're referring to like a point-based tournament or something like the All Valley. But this isn't the All Valley. I mean, that's what we keep saying. And that's what we keep talking about with Mr. Miyagi. Because people are like, well, Miyagi never fought in it, but like he never fought in the All Valley. But he might have fought in a tournament. Very different style. Axel probably doesn't even want to beat Robbie's ass. Yeah, he could be like he's definitely the quiet one. He could be like not much to say. And like where Zara's like, Welcome to Barcelona, bitch. Axel's just like, whatever. I'm just here to fight. Like Zara's throwing shade and shit and everything. Because that's shit. That's her. She's like throwing shade and shit. But Axel maybe doesn't care much. Like he's not as so she's like two-faced. When will part 2 come out? In a matter of hours. We're not in the valley anymore, Toto. Yeah. O'Brien is such a common name. Yeah. Do you think when Kreese has a moment where he sees his girlfriend that died? Probably not. Not in the show, anyway. Does Devin have less honor than penis breath? It's debatable. I would say no, because she ultimately didn't switch sides. She was just fighting dirty to win. So you're famous Miyagi-Do, yeah. Who the hell is Maximus? Cobra Kai is so focused on winning, they're forgetting Kim Sun Young's lesson. The prize not mattering and eliminating what stands in the way. When Kreese remembers this, Cobra Kai will succeed. Let's hope so. Quan looks like a live-action version of Ranma. If anyone's familiar with that anime, I am not. Zara injures Sam? Possibly. We didn't see those two fight in the trailer, right? How we doing? Ooh, the polling is really close. Super strong. Tory losing is currently winning. Switches back to Miyagi-Do. Is in second. Creates havoc everywhere in last. Ooh. But Tory winning for Cobra Kai is currently in third, just a little bit behind. Want Tory to win, but it's unlikely. It feels like that, yeah. It's going to be tough because you want them all to win. So maybe none of them win. Who knows what's going to happen here? Kreese isn't Snape, so I'd say not. I don't even know what that means. Julie Pierce teaches Tory balance. It would be nice. It would be nice. Devin, not doing so well. Maybe she shouldn't try to go to a world karate tournament if she's not good enough to make it, right? Robbie gets a singles trophy. I hope Robbie gets a singles trophy. They probably don't have those, but it's nice to think about. Robbie will shout, "Are you not entertained?" Yeah. Maybe she shouldn't cheat. Kenny deserves to be there. I want Daniel to recognize Johnny for being a great coach in a tournament. Well, in the interview, William Zabka was talking about that like Daniel's on his side quest and it leaves a lot of the coaching to Johnny, and he's got to kind of like adapt. Johnny's got to kind of adapt because Daniel's distracted with the Mr. Miyagi stuff. So that puts Johnny in a thing, and he's got to adapt. Maybe some of his instincts aren't the best. But that's something from the interview. We went through this. Although they're definitely, I like this because they're both like rowing and cheering them on or whatever. To go, 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 go. This one. So, do you think Johnny will meet Kim Sun Young? Probably not. I don't see Kim Sun Young leaving South Korea. He is kind of old. Like, I was hoping he would be at the tournament, but it looks like that's not happening. Although I still think it would be cool, but so yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone will fight Kim Sun Young though. I think someone does fight him. I don't know who. Maybe Kim Da-eun. Maybe she's got to stand up to her grandfather. That could be. Kreese. Maybe that's who she fights. Or Kreese or Terry Silver. You think Johnny will meet Kim Sun? Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking. Charles G for 5. Thank you very much. Kreese and Silver will have to stop in the middle of the tournament to take their meds, and they're distracted. That's when Johnny will strike. Very good. Yeah. They got to take all those meds. It's just not good. It's too much. The turbulence from the plane. Nah, Kim Sunny won't die from that. He's too strong, man. Robinah for another 5 Canadian. How or why do you think Chosen come into the picture? Okay, so how does Chosen come back after? I suspect Chosen shows up. Maybe at the end of episode 1 or in episode 2, right? Well, episode 6 or episode 7. He comes in from Okinawa and he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't talk about Kumiko, or it's like, well, because he's like, what happened? You went to go see Kumiko? And he doesn't want to talk about it. Part of the reason he doesn't want to talk about it is this is something that gets resolved in part 3. So he's just here to focus on the tournament and help Miyagi-Do win. We'll see. They asked Yuji, who's your big opponent? And Yuji was like, well, Cobra Kai. Because that was a good question in the interviews, like, who's your big opponent? And like Billy was talking about Iron Dragons and Yuji mentions Cobra Kai, and then Daniel's like myself. Or Ralph says his biggest fear is himself. And then so it's like Ralph is like me, Billy's like Iron Dragons, and Chosen's like, well, Cobra Kai. All right, we'll end this tough one, but Tory distracted and loses for Cobra Kai with 30%. Switches back to Miyagi-Do, 29%. Super strong and wins for Cobra Kai, 28%. No, I don't think Aisha is back unless there's something at the very end, but Chosen going to reunite Daniel and Johnny, get with their beef. Yeah. Let's see, where are we at here? This one's always like. So this is just, yeah. A lot of stuff though. There's a lot of groundwork going. Will Moon join a dojo? No, Moon is a peacenik hippie girl. Like Moon is total nonviolence. She doesn't mind Hawk beating the crap out of people. She kind of likes it a little. It makes her tingle in her special spot. But she herself doesn't want to fight. She doesn't want to fight or do any violence. In fact, Johnny asked her, and she's like, "Do I have to do any fighting?" Hawk and Quan are going to kick ass. Yeah. Can Mitch beat the Weston? It may be, maybe. There you go. There you go. Just ordered your discounted watch party t-shirt. Very good. Finally, someone with some brains. Thank you, Matt. I hope you like it. They need to sell babies' clothes because I know you got the kids. Post a picture when you can. I'll share it when it arrives. Why do you think Kenny comes back? Okay. So we know from the interview, John says, Kenny and Anthony are still going in the valley. So there's back and forth. That could even be episode 6 still, 6 or 7. I think at some point, like Kenny confronts Anthony about the thing. Anthony obviously doesn't know what the hell happened. At some point, Kenny realizes, oh, wow, like maybe Anthony didn't do it. And then at some point he figures out it was Devin. And now whether he comes as a replacement or someone like Sam is injured, we do think Sam is injured. Ralph talked about Daniel putting his daughter in danger. And there was like a leaked picture where they were all there and Sam wasn't there. And I even talked about that in some videos back in the summertime. So Kenny may actually replace Sam for at least a little while. Kenny kills Kreese with a silver bullet. Well, not Kreese, but I will say, I think it would be funny, Charles, if he does like take out Axel or someone with a silver bullet. Especially if Silver's there kind of with the Iron Dragons somehow, and he uses the silver bullet to beat the Iron Dragons. That would be pretty good. Yeah, Kenny's there in the trailer. I mean, we've seen him, so the Kenny Anthony beef will be dealt with quickly. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I think it's a one episode thing, maybe even just a couple of scenes. What do you think of Miguel and Sam's relationship? They're still together. I don't think anything's coming between them. They're just focused on the tournament for right now. So that's the biggest thing. That man bun on Ravi has got to go. I don't know. It somehow works for like an ancient karate tournament, doesn't it? like if you're gonna be like the captain in an ancient karate tournament, maybe that is like the proper hairstyle. 9 hours. That is correct. Very good. Thank you, General Grievous. With all your lightsabers. 9 hours, 9 lightsabers. Kenny and Lepusso will make up soon. Well, I mean, yeah, I do think when they figure out the truth. It's like a moment. Oh, did I start a new poll? Let's get shit. Close that. All right. Wait, shit. All right, guys. All right, another poll here. Crease. Okay, this one's a hypothetical. Who wins if there's a sensei battle? I don't think there's a sensei battle, but who's winning? Sensei Wolf. Who's your top sensei? Crease, Daniel, Johnny. And for those who are new, there's a link at the top to the merch sale. It's also in the description. For the season 6 part 2 watch party, which is like today through tomorrow, is 15% off anything. Promo code part 2 watch. Part 2 watch. You get 15% off. But it ends tomorrow. So it ends, well, yeah, tomorrow at midnight or Saturday at midnight. But so it's basically it's today and tomorrow. But it ends for the part 2 watch party. Do not miss it. This is your chance. After Silver gets his revenge at the Sekai Tekai, he's going to fly to Dallas and wheel kick both Tyson and Paul in the face. Yes. 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 Do you think part 3 is the aftermath of the tournament? Yeah, somewhat. And we'll see what happens from there. Watch party makes my day. I get to talk to him and mini fans. Yes. Thank you. I'm glad your day is made. Quan and Tory. Quan's cocky, but he does too many jump kicks, right? That's Quan's biggest weakness. It's too many jump kicks. He's got to do something else. Will there be watch parties for each episode? So yes, guys, I will be live tonight. I'll start at least an hour before it drops. And then I will be live for every episode. I will watch them. I will talk. I will react live. It'll be just like we did part 1 in July. Robin, I got to run. Okay, take care. But yes, everything will be live tonight. And then we'll be live tomorrow afternoon or evening before the Tyson fight, doing breakdowns, reactions, and we'll talk from there. Do you think we'll have a scene where Quan goes full Mike Barnes rage? I don't know. Like, Quan isn't quite like that. Quan isn't really an explosive anger guy. He's like a cocky guy. He's a bit of a rebel. He's confident. He's arrogant. But like with the way Mike Barnes would explode in anger or something, I don't think Quan is necessarily like that. So when the knife, yeah, they're definitely outside. When the knife is taken out, I don't know why people think it's in the tournament. That's like they're definitely outside. Cobra Kai rapper from the 2000s. You have a good one too. Maybe I'll see you back here tonight. Chosen will help others keep their honor. Yeah. Can Devin beat Amanda LaRusso? I don't know. I've always thought Amanda LaRusso was packing some punches. You know, she's got some skills, right? Amanda LaRusso is not to be taken lightly. Ooh. Tory mean business. But she's got to focus if she's going to want to win. Staying all in. Yes. Love the Cobra Kai family. What time Pacific? Midnight tonight. Tori's aunt is the dojo. She pisses everyone off. She wins by default. Who's watching her brother? Her brother's with her friend, his friend. So she was setting that up. Oh, you got to work for real, man? That sucks. Okay, well, watch it when you can. You know, just be sure to avoid spoilers because my channel will have spoilers, and then you can stop in. I'll be doing live streams this weekend, you know, tomorrow and this weekend. So, and of course, I'll have videos. So, understand, Matt. Do we know who Miguel kicks in the tournament? I'm sure he kicks a lot of people. We know that as Cobra Kai member, was it Yoon or a random? I don't know. Could be a random. Axel is gonna cook Miguel. Trust. 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 Yeah. Good old Cobra Kai. Barcelona. When is it going to be released? Okay, guys. This is it. Season 6, part 2. This is it. That's the countdown. So in 8 hours and 51 minutes, wherever you live in the world, whatever time it is, that's when it comes out. So it's midnight US Pacific time, 3 a.m. US Eastern time. What is that? 8 a.m. UK, 9 for most of Europe, at least Western Europe. You know, Australia is something, New Zealand something, I don't know. Was part 2 the biggest weight of your life? Well, no, but it's something, yeah. So this is the time. We're just waiting. Let me check on the poll here real quick. How we doing? Oh, you guys got Johnny winning. No one's got faith in Kreese, man. Maybe Kim Sun Young would do a little bit better, right? Kim Sun Young. Hit the like button if you didn't hit it. Where are we at? We'll give the poll a few more minutes, but it looks like Johnny's a runaway favorite on that one. Do you think Julie can come back for part 2 or part 3? Well, not part 2. I think she's part 3. I think Julie is Julie is like the final key for the mystery box, right? Julie kind of puts it all in perspective for Daniel. What if Yoon joins me? Yoon is not leaving Cobra Kai. Come on, guys. Johnny versus Sensei Wolf finals. Yeah. Carson Green. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think Silver is coming in season 6. Yeah. Okay, guys. Anyway, I think, by the way, this moment here, Johnny checking them. Like, I think that's why I think there's like a Johnny Wolf rivalry. And even Zapka mentioned that kind of in the interviews. Do you think we'll see Sanders Stone back? No. All right. Let's okay. Well, let's say we'll give it another minute here. People voting. But Sensei Wolf, so John, Josh, and Hayden mentioned in the interview, Wolf was a 3-time Sekai Taikai champion himself. Yes, I do think the basic plan includes Cobra Kai, because I think it includes all Netflix originals. There's only like licensing issues for non-originals, but yes. So the basic plan includes Cobra Kai. Brooks wins yes, Brooks makes his comeback, you know. Why do you think Robbie was so hated in early seasons? I think it was a little bit of the nature of the character, like Miguel. The show just sort of like had more of a heart with Miguel, and he wasn't much there. I think like Robbie took a while to develop his character. Started really in season 3. Okay, I'm going to end this poll. Who wins the Sensei battle? You guys are going for Johnny. I agree. I agree. But I do kind of like this moment. Johnny's like, who is that? And he kind of smirks. See, we know how to win. We know how to win. Play karate games, win karate prizes. Indeed. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to close out right now. I'll be back tonight at least 1 hour before the drop. And we'll do watch parties for every episode. We'll have a little discussion after, no spoilers. Sale on the merch store. It's running 15% off. Basically it's for this part 2 watch party. So it's like today through tomorrow. Get it while you got a chance. Link in the description, linked in the pinned comment. I don't see anyone ever harassing Tanner. I don't think that's a big deal. But otherwise, I'll see you back tonight. Beware social media. I think there are spoilers out there, so be careful. No spoilers allowed here. You need to be subscribed if you want to get into the chat. I'm going to try and temper this a little bit. So we'll see. Yes, guys, watch my videos. So, you know, I mentioned a few of them. The silver one, I had the Miyagi one too. Did that go away? This one. Those are good videos, but go watch them. All the recent videos, all the season 6 part 2 videos. Check them all out. And I'll see you. Subscribe just like 10 minutes ago. Okay. I'll try to let you guys all into the chat for tonight. But have a great day. I'll see you for tonight's watch party. Bye-bye, everyone. Check out the merch.